Welcome back to Great Day Live. All morning long, I've been coming to you live from Christian Academy Southwest Campus, but right now we're going to send it back to Southern Indiana, where GDL's Evan Boggs has been taking us inside that school.
Yeah, Larry started as a parent back in 1985. I actually had his kids in school. Of course, he was working full-time, but on his off days, he would drive the school bus on field trips and take kids to various places around the community. I can remember he took my 8th grade history class to an Amish farm outside of Haley, Indiana, back in the day. So he's just been a huge servant, so gracious, always wanting to give back to the school. He started working within the athletic department, running the clock.
My first memories of Mr. Larry are when Allie and I were in kindergarten. He would drive the bus for us on field trips, but also he would be on the bus for our bus drills. So as little kindergartners, talking about scary things, he was there and it was like, oh, cool, like Mr. Larry's here. That's great, that's exciting. And then as, we got older, we got into athletics, he would drive our bus, and that was his title, bus driver, but really for us, he was so much more. I can remember he would pray for us before our games, he would encourage us, he would instill confidence in us, and then he would watch our games. Some bus drivers would come and they'd go get dinner, or they would just hang out and take a nap, but he would come in and then watch us. If it was on the field, it was on the court, and so he's just served us so well as more than a bus driver, and it's just been really an honor to get to be a part of that in any way.
My first experience was him as a bus driver, but I think that has grown into so much more, and just was always that smiling face, was always the first person to greet you, and other bus drivers might just welcome you on and that's that, but he wanted to know about your family, and he wanted to know about you as a person and as a Christian, and how your life was going. So he really was just a true mentor, which you don't find very often. So we're just so lucky just to know him and continue just to grow that relationship. He's such a true, genuine man, and we're just so lucky to know him and know the legendary Mr. Larry.
Being part of the CAI community was really such a blessing for me in so many ways, in all aspects of life. It's because people like Mr. Larry, who they are given a role and they do it well, they do it humbly, and then they do it with excellence and try to use that role to speak into all aspects of your life. And so, as I said earlier, he was a bus driver in title, whether that was for field trips or random bus drills or athletics, but he really became someone that everyone knew and loved and relied on in such a good way, and he just served us really well. And so I think people like Mr. Larry are what makes CAI so special, and I'm really glad that we got to honor Mr. Larry, because I think he really is just everything that makes CAI so special.
I'm blessed. Christian Academy in Graceland has put up with me and let me do my service and work with kids and everything. The plaque is something that's way above my comprehension. I just do what I do because I love to do what I do. In fact, it's our 7th and 8th grade girls basketball team. They were in a tournament, and it wasn't my duty to drive that night or my time to drive it. But I went to the game, and we were blessed. They won it, and they were very glad that I was there. That I go to games even though that I'm not really driving or keeping the book or anything like that. I love sports and I love the kids.